Hey everyone, it's Garcias on Wheels, and it is camping day! Woo woo! We are going camping. We are heading up to Yosemite. Very excited because it's the first time that we're actually going to take our rig somewhere that's not stationary. So I wanted to kind of show you how we used everything that we had bought, plus we ended up buying more things once we actually came up with a plan. So here we go. Okay, so we have the chairs flipped over and tied down. We put in the extra leaf for the table. This area is kind of the section where nothing really fit. Like this cast iron normally sits on our stove, but obviously while we're traveling we can't. This is some extra food for camping that actually doesn't fit in our rig because we normally don't buy it. And then we have this box right here. Now, this box had everything that was on the end tables that were not secured down. So we have our dot, we have our digital picture frame, we have our vases, candles, canary, everything in here is what is on the end table. And we just have that in a bucket right here because this is the inside of the slide. So you can put stuff in here and that way it won't end up getting smushed or anything. Don't know if it'll move or not, but we decided buckets were the way to go because that way everything stayed organized and you could just grab and go. And then I'm probably just gonna leave this blanket here, and then this is how we did our glasses and then the wine glasses. 2 of our wine glasses broke before we actually started packing, so we're down to 4. And we're actually gonna set this down on the floor over here in between the slides. We have our coffee and our ice maker, and that's also gonna sit down on the floor. Now, tension rods are your best friend, like I explained. So tension rods. This is all of the mugs that we have in this cabinet. So we have our tension rod on it, that way the glasses will not move or bump into each other. And then in here is where we store our pressure cooker. And it's just a cabinet, and then this cabinet is actually screwed down to the island, so the cabinet should not move. Or at least that's the hopes, right? We hope it doesn't move. We're gonna find out during this trip. And then ignore the cat carrier that's gonna go in there. Now Tucker, unfortunately, is not coming with us. So where we're going, we only have 30 amps, and this is a 50 amp rig. So we are not able to do both ACs at the same time, and because it's really hot, we can't take him to Yosemite National Park. It was just a mess. So our lovely friends, the Lagoons, who we live in their driveway at the church, they are going to take care of him for a few days. And he loves them, they love him, so it's going to be a great vacation for him. Even though he's just kind of laying here. He will love it. Now, up here. So we have more tension rods and more cabinets. And up here is where we have more tension rods and more containers. So we have mugs up there in a container. We have the bowls that didn't fit in the little carriers. These are the carriers that have the plates and the other glass bowls in them that we bought. They're really awesome. I highly recommend that. And then if you go over here, those things are not going to fall. And then we have more buckets for more items. Buckets are your best friend. You can find them at the Dollar Tree. We found them at Walmart. It's cheaper there. And then in here, if I can open it. We have utilizing more of these containers, or these little pouches for glass. We have all of our baking stuff in here, and then behind it, we ended up just using these, putting paper towels in these mixing bowls. That way it doesn't fall or break. Now most of this is staying the same. We just cleared out what was sitting on top. So this is all the same. I did have to add this bucket in here so that way this oil and this glass didn't fall over in here. So that's gonna stay good. Our pots and pans are down there. Our fridge is gonna be good. I'm not gonna show you the mid bunk because Reno has not finished that. So then we have this right here. So our toaster oven is gonna go down on the floor. And then we are going to lay down this, what is it called? Jessica, get your life together. Dehumidifier, which is a lifesaver. So we're going to tip it over because it's on wheels and there's no good way to secure it. That way when we tip it over, it will not fall. So Reno cleaned the mid bunk. So things are hopefully secure up here, or at least moved so that way they won't fall. There's just jackets in this cabinet. Now let me show you the bathroom. Oh, hi kitties. How you doing, cats? So, oh, sorry, Apollo. So this is my little makeup vanity section. We just pushed everything up against the wall and put a tension rod in there. Hello, there's me. And then same in here. We just pushed everything that was the same size, pushed them back. We put extra medicine in the not the cabinet, in the little shoebox buckets. It's back there. And then tension rod. Now if the Tums fall, it's fine. It's Tums. This is contact solution. That's just rubbing alcohol. And then we put my skincare in a bucket as well. That way things won't break. So then our plan for the shower is we're going to take everything that's in here and put it on the side of the litter box. That way it won't fall into the litter box. And then this in here already has a way to, this right here has a way to secure it. And then little things like hand soap, Reno's toothbrush that doesn't fit in containers, put them in your sink. Utilize your sink. I tell you, utilize your sink. And then the bedroom is going to be super easy. Once we get the cats all packed up, I'm going to take their food and put it in their food container, dump out their water, and that will just sit there. And then we just put these on the floor. So this fireplace was sitting up on top of here. And then this is actually secured to the wall. So this isn't moving as far as we know. And then again, utilize your bed. Yes, my bed is not made, but we're traveling, so we'll probably make it when we get there. And there's Spock. Hi, Spock. You can say hi to the camera. You're not going to run away from me. Good talk, Spock. He normally hates people, so the fact that he let me film him was pretty awesome. And then there's Yoda beans down on the floor. So far, that is what we have done. I have a couple of glass things that's going to go in the sink. I wrap them up in towels, like the coffee pot, because it's glass. We don't want that breaking. I have a tea kettle that's also glass. I need to put in the sink and wrap it up in towels or paper towels. We just have a lot of little hand towels, so that's what we're going to do. And then I totally forgot, since we're in the kitchen, I am going to take these off the hooks because the slide comes right here and we don't want these getting stuck in the slides. So let's actually take those off and put them in this little hole, because this hole right here is a slide. And yes, there is a strap that goes with these recliners. However, it's not a sturdy strap, and when the slides are in, there's really nowhere for that to go but like right here, so it's fine. So, yeah, that is how we have utilized everything. Okay, So I showed you everything that we used for traveling when we got here and everything and what we used and hoping that everything worked. Well, guess what? Everything worked. We were in shock and in awe of how nothing broke and nothing fell out of the cabinets. In our old fifth wheel, we had to Mickey Mouse a lot of things to make like the cabinets work and everything. So we were just really nervous that like things were gonna fall out of the cabinets or things would break because we're just used to that. I know it sounds sad, but we're just used to that. But everything survived. So plastic tubs work, the tension rods worked, the cabinet stayed closed, so the latches worked. I mean, it is a new fifth wheel, but we've had it for almost a year now, and it's a previous model anyways, even though it's brand new. So yeah, highly recommend everything. I'll link all the things down below. That way you can have a reference of everything we used. So thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and check out some others, and we'll see you all in the next one.